What? They were out of shut the fuck up, Gary. You got food. They were out of get out of here. They were out of fucking spaghetti and meatballs at Big Lots because everybody's fucking overreacting. It's the end of the fucking world. It's Drewski McGillicuddy's Found in the Wild, End of the World edition. We are all gonna die. Hey everybody, it's Drewski McGillicuddy, and I was gonna do a Found in the Wild. Well, I am gonna do the Found in the Wild because while everybody's out there buying up all the spaghetti and meatballs and all the meat, and I guess we're gonna have to turn vegetarian. I don't know, but the mayor of Cincinnati declared that we're shutting shit down at 9 o'clock this afternoon or this evening, and we actually just closed Domino's down, even though it was going to just be carry out and drive-through only places would be able to sell food. All bars and dine-in restaurants had to close. Shit's getting crazy out there, and I don't understand. Like, what are we going to do when something fucking real happens? It's not like this is smallpox. This is like a super flu, basically, essentially, that just happens to be taking place during election season, and it's a conspiracy to get people to wash their fucking hands, I guess. But it's a good thing. But when you got people buying up shit that they probably won't need, and they're probably gonna either waste or who knows? But seriously, before I even get into the stuff that I got that I was out buying while everybody was buying up all the toilet paper, like I said, please leave a comment in the comment section down below and let me know how you all are. Even if you're new to this channel or anything, I want to know what's going on in your part of the world, because where I'm from, they're shutting everything down. And then tomorrow, hopefully, I'll be able to go to lunch. Luckily, she was able to get to the secretary was able to get to the grocery store and get me some fancy sub sandwiches and like a little Lunchable pack. So I'll have those for Monday and Tuesday. But after that, who knows? And I'm going to be out there mulching, so I'm going to be working up an appetite. But anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this shit. So everybody might have already seen this little figure. Here, let's cue the music. Yeah, this was like the first toy that I ever recollect having, and that's the Kenner Superman from like 1984 or something like that. I don't know. I don't do my research. I'm terrible at this. You should know that by now, unless you're new here. But yeah, this Kenner Superman, like the hell, the cape alone is worth $15, but I paid $25 for him because he's practically brand new. I ought to go get the other one and show you the one I paid $1 for at the Goodwill several years ago. But here's this one. The other one, the blue is faded. There's scratches all over him, and he doesn't have his cape. So there's that one. And this item right here was actually literally found in the wild while the secretary was looking for some fucking spaghetti and meatballs, which we never found. You know what we found instead? Brutus the Barber Beefcake from LJN, and he's well worn. This is actually the Brutus the Barber Beefcake that she played with when she was a little girl.
I got him brand new.
Got him brand new in 19-something or other.
1980-something.
1980-something. And I sent a picture of this to Devon Graham and Cody Archer, and they both said, "Who's that?" And it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I guess y'all weren't around for Hulkamania, because this was like basically, aside from Macho Man, Hulk Hogan's sidekick, pretty much. Especially there towards the end, it was kind of weird. I was watching old wrestling the other day, and you could tell in 1993 that Hulk Hogan wanted the fuck up out of there because he was losing his spotlight. But we'll talk about that in another video sometime. Let's move on. This is some stuff that I had picked up from Goodwill, and then there was one other thing. I figure while we're buying toilet paper, let's pick up the gift on Blu-ray, unless I showed this to you a week ago. Otherwise, I'm a liar. I don't know when I bought this, but I got it for $2.50. I already had the DVD, but now I got the Blu-ray, and if I did talk about this in the last video, you've probably heard me say that this is a really good movie, and if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. I'll tell you what it's about, it'll ruin it. And then the other day, I just stopped at Goodwill because I figured maybe there wouldn't be anybody in there, and there wasn't. There wasn't anybody in the Goodwill, so I picked up Paul with those guys from Shaun of the Dead. I've never seen this for some reason because I do remember it coming out right at the end of Blockbuster's lifespan, and I never rented it because I don't know. These guys, something about British people, I don't know. They get on my nerves. No offense to all you British people watching, but I don't know. I've slowly grown to like Shaun of the Dead, but I didn't think that The World's End was all that great, and I walked out of Hot Fuzz, which I've been told is goddamn blasphemy. So if you want to yell at me in the comments section down below, that's your prerogative. Do what you want to do. Anyway, I picked this up for maybe $3. It's like everywhere I go, anything that says Disney or Marvel, regardless if it's used, when it came out, it's $10 or more. Luckily, I got this for $3, and this is actually probably, if I had to rank them, maybe one of these days I'll do that because, you know, Sean Chandler seems to do real good when he ranks movies, or something. Anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy. It's either this or Iron Man. I'd have to watch both of them back to back just to make sure, but those are my two favorite Marvel movies, just in case you wanted to know. And then I picked up The Crew, which I should have picked up The Crew 2, but I figured I'd pick up The Crew 1, figure out what the hell's going on with this one first. It was only $5. I've been told you could drive across the world, and the maps are pretty accurate to real life. So I'm kind of interested. I started to play it the other day, but I suck apparently. I used to be really good at Need for Speed Underground 2, and I'm not too bad at Forza, but I don't have an Xbox, so I can't play Forza. Anyway, I've heard people talk about Hitman. I've never really played a Hitman other than a demo, but I got this Hitman Absolution. I played it for 5 minutes. It seemed like a really, really fun time. Really cool mechanics. Like the shooting mechanics are really cool because it's like you don't pull the trigger, you gotta squeeze it, give it a little finesse. But you know, it seems like it might get repetitive. I don't know, but it's got a very high score on the Internet Movie Database. It's not just for looking up movies. You can look up video games on Internet Movie Database. So if you don't have this app, you should download it because you can look everything up and be like, oh, should I waste my time with this? Let's see what everybody had to say about it. You don't have to. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. And I was really mad today because I paid $5 for this, and for $14, I think it was, I could have bought the 2-pack that had the first and the second one remastered on the PlayStation 4. But when the first Borderlands came out, I played it for like 30 minutes, couldn't figure out where the hell I was supposed to go, got mad, and turned the game off, and never looked back. And then I heard the second one was amazing, but I never played it. So now we'll find out. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not the biggest gamer there is, but there's games that I like to play. Anyway, what are we doing now? Far Cry 3. I bought this just because I've seen several videos talking about how this is one of the greatest villains in a movie, a video game ever, and that if they ever make a movie, who could play this guy? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Aaron Paul, but I don't know. He's probably not tall enough. Anyway, yeah, Far Cry 3. I've never played any of the Far Cry games. The only first-person shooters I'm into are Doom and Duke Nukem. But, I'll give other ones a chance. And then, I also kind of upset that I found this in HD, but it looked like it was only for the VR. But I found this one for PlayStation 3. I figure I still play with my PlayStation 3. It's not too bad. It's it's a good system. And I never played any of these Elder Scrolls games. So I got Skyrim because I heard it's the best one out of all of them. If you would think that this is the best one out of all of them, let me know by leaving a comment in the comments section down below. Alright, now this is what really happened. I went to meet Chad. We went to this place called Price Hill Chili. I had a little bit of breakfast at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we was talking about all the crazy stuff, and there was no salt and pepper on the table. They had to go get it for me, and then they probably wiped it off with some kind of sanitation solution after I was done using it. But yeah, I think the world's fucking coming to an end. But so while the world's coming to an end, I decided to tell Sarah that I'm taking and I'm spending God damn it. Fucking cat. What was I talking about? Something about the world's ending. And so I went to Best Buy so I can get me some stuff to watch, even though some of these I already have, but I figure, hey, it's got different packaging. It'll look cool on the shelf. So some of these movies, like, you know, you can get an idea what the rating is on it because, you know, I'm going to own several copies and I'm going to probably keep them because, you know, I'm great. Even though I'm just fucking rambling. Anyway, I picked up Mad Max for $5.99 and that's the Scream Factory Collector's Edition. And I had bought the regular edition Blu-ray a couple years ago, still haven't watched it, but now I feel like maybe I should have a Mad Max-a-thon. Let me know in the comments section if you want to have a Mad Max-a-thon with me, because, you know, we're all pretty much about to be under fucking quarantine. I kind of wish we would have bought more than 24 rolls of toilet paper.
We have napkins.
And I haven't seen this movie since the theater, and when I saw that it was, I think it was $8.99, but it was, yeah, whatever, you know. It was really good. I felt like I could come home and watch it tonight, but then I had to stay at work. Actually, I didn't even know I had to work today, but somehow I had to go to work today. I was an hour late, but they didn't care because they loved me. And I got there, and I made $74. Pretty good for a couple hours work. Anyway, don't worry about it. Did I even talk about game night and how much fun that was to see in the theater? We had gotten free tickets because of some kind of movie night, and we went to see it, and it was a lot of fun. And, you know, Rachel McAdams, you know, why wouldn't you watch a movie with Rachel McAdams in it? I can't see her because this light's in my way, but bitch, she won't watch Mean Girls. Leave a comment in a comment section down below if you think the secretary should watch Mean Girls and review it so she could admit that she was wrong in front of the whole world.
Not gonna make any
before it ends!
I'm still not gonna watch it.
About the regular old, I might have got it for Christmas one year. I don't know, but I got this. I never watched it, and now I got this, and I'll probably watch this one because it's got the 4K scan. And Devon Graham was telling me, "Oh, you better not talk shit because what are you gonna do, motherfucker? What the fuck are you gonna do?" Anyway, I love you, Devon Graham. Thanks for watching. But yeah, Slumber Party Massacre. This is one of those movies that I am completely ashamed of myself that I've never seen any of these movies. And I'm a hypocrite because I've watched all the kill counts, but I won't let my 9-year-old grandson watch them because, you know, he hasn't seen the movies yet either. Anyway, even though I have this on regular old Blu-ray, I decided, what the hell? Oh, did I mention it? It's a fancy Scream Factory Steelbook, and it's got lovely, beautiful artwork on it, but I still kind of like the original artwork better. I was talking to Devon Graham about, hey, should I just keep that too? Because does it have the same special features? But yeah, I can't wait to dive into that. You know, if we are gonna have to stay at home. Anyway, I got Salem's Lot. It's a Stephen King TV miniseries with one of the most frightening vampire scenes that they happen to put right here on the cover. Even though it's a little blurry, it kind of bothers me that it's a little blurry. But other than that, it's a beautiful looking steelbook, and it's a Best Buy exclusive. Oh my God, I'm terrible. It's gonna ruin. I don't want to get the reflection look here. Just look at it like that, okay? Look at him. Look how scary he is. Anyway, all right. This is the last thing, and then I gotta go because I gotta prepare for the end of the world. I got the Goonies. I don't own this. I was more of a Monster Squad kid growing up, and this was on TV enough that I didn't feel the necessity to go out and buy it. But when I saw this beautiful steelbook, I was like, you know what? For $11.99, what the hell? I haven't seen it in a while, and, you know, I have a YouTube channel now where I can watch it and review it and be like, you know what? I'm pretty sure the Monster Squad is still way better. And when I get my hands on a Monster Squad steelbook with the original artwork from the VHS cover on it, oh man, that's gonna be one happy day. So hopefully all this stuff that's going on in the world right now will blow over. But anyway, like I said, please, everybody, aside from liking, subscribing, comment and let me know how you're doing, because I really want to know. I want to make sure everybody's doing okay. And do you know anybody that has this? Because otherwise, I'm starting to get suspicious. Oh my God, I just touched my face! Luckily, I've had my hand in hand sanitizer all night, sanitizing shit. So, I've created super germs, and now they're immune to all the soaps out there. I don't know, everybody, but I'm going to need to borrow a couple dollars, so don't forget I have a Patreon if you like my stuff and you want to give me a couple dollars so that I can go buy more stuff I don't need. And then eventually I'm going to need to do something about not having any fucking spaghetti and meatballs!